What's good? Welcome
It's like
to
Superman and the kryptonite rays.
Pixel.
I like how it echoed through Rynge's speakers. Magic Pixel.
Dun, 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 dun. What up,
Fucking
everybody?
welcome to the circus of value.
Yeah.
That vending machine's tight. Hope everybody's doing well.
I missed that
chilling,
game.
hanging out. We had a blast last time playing some D&D. Good to be back. I still have daylight outside, which is hype. I like this time change. Shit's nice to have some daylight while I play D&D. Elder does not look at me.
You don't like the daylight?
The summer's hitting, I think is what it is, right?
Brings the sun. The sun is trash.
Yeah.
Fair
in
enough.
Texas,
I mean, sure. Yeah, for you.
it's built different there. I enjoy it. Yeah, I hope you guys are all
Built different.
chilling, ready to get into episode 51. I don't think we have anything new and fancy to chat about, right?
I'm your favorite animals, but no one wants to chat about that. So,
The hippopotamus.
Elder, I don't think Elder
it's
has
a
an answer.
hippopotamus?
It is.
Deadly.
Did you
Or
know
an
that their
elephant.
sweat is pink?
What?
What?
It is.
Hippopotamus? Their
It-
sweat
it-
is pink.
It acts as sunscreen.
Oh, that's like me sweating. I have like a
No.
natural film.
Ugh. That is
Yeah,
gross.
it's being Italian.
Being Italian, of course.
Is that a
What
different
color's your sweat?
Tekken sweater? Like, where is that Tekken sweater from, Honzo?
This is from the Lydia influencer shit I got.
Oh,
You're an influencer.
You're an influencer?
I am an influencer.
You're a Tekken influencer most of all.
That's
Yeah.
best
I know.
Claudio player between him and Harrison, I think.
yeah, you were never number one on the Tekken leaderboards. Why aren't you a Skullgirls influencer or something like that?
That's true.
I mean, they don't have merch. So, actually, they do.
Damn.
They do. They have 86
I'm
cents.
surprised you don't have like a big band like plush pillow or something. Body.
I
pillow.
played before Big
Ooh.
Band. I'm OG.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you're OG
Yeah.
Skullgirl. I don't even remember who you played.
I was
You're
a
just old.
Peacock Cerebellum.
Oh, you're
Of
a
course.
peacock self. Yeah.
I
yeah.
played Peacock over at Revelations in 2011. Okay.
Jesus.
I never thought Magic Pixel would have Revelations name dropped, but here we are.
It was my
Yeah,
first
I
major
can't believe
tournament.
this.
I thought that's what major tournaments were like.
Yeah.
Isn't that fucked up?
I can only imagine.
Fair. So did everybody else at the time, Honzo.
I can imagine.
Dude, I
Fun
sat
fact
there.
about that place is, as much as it was, cruddy and everything, DJ Vest stole multiple Xboxes from that venue.
Jesus Christ.
do not doubt it.
I hope the
That's
statute of
not funny.
limitations is up.
Yeah, I was gonna say I call the local police department. Oh, he's
Look at all
gone.
the yeah. Dude,
Tanman.
Are you?
See, that's the most that's the most memorable thing to me. He's like, "Oh yeah, they left the venue open. You want to steal some Xboxes?" I'm like, "What the fuck? No, dude. We're trying to play the rest of the tournament, you idiot.
What
The fuck? We're trying to play the rest of fucking whatever. Like, what is it? AE at the time?
Yeah, I waited
Yeah.
6 hours for my first match.
He's trying to play it too at his house.
Oh my god. Yeah, my first.
He did have tournaments at his house though. He borrowed a lot of consoles.
Damn,
I don't know from where. That's where Offcast got his start from. Sorry, man, but he used to help stream for him back in the day, and then he fucking parted ways because DJ Vest is a scumbag. I'll say it. I don't give a fuck.
Say. Well, I hope everybody's ready for episode 51 of Magic Pixel. It's been a blast.
I forgot we were streaming.
Who needs an Xbox?
Who needs an Xbox? Rynge got any Xboxes for us?
It's the good Xbox too. It's the 360.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Ain't
Damn,
no red
shots
rings of
fired
death in
on
that
Microsoft.
fucking now. Got plenty to spare.
All right.
I've only had like 2 red rings. But anyways,
Yeah.
Wait, where are we at? Like, I'm
No.
using music.
Well, I was gonna begin the session recap. That's why I drank some
Okay.
water. You good over there? Am I good to begin?
Yeah, my session 50 notes are Stromboli Rudolph.
Yeah, dude.
What
It's
did I
definitely
call it?
some.
Stromboli. isn't
It's
it?
Symboli, but
Oh.
it's Stromboli now. No, it's Stromboli
Oh,
now. Shit's been
boo.
retconned.
I definitely
I haven't
called
even
her,
tried to write that name.
Stromboli.
I called her Hannah O'Houlihan today
Montana.
or something on my stream. I was like, what's the name of this?
AKA
Nancy
Patches.
O'Houlihan, I think it was.
Nancy O'Houlihan is what I said.
Yeah.
Oh,
so-
shit.
Okay.
Mhm.
What's up, oh shitter? What? You good?
Nothing. I'm good. You guys are on the wrong stream. Hold on.
What?
Fucking Tanman. Tanman and his bit. Are we actually on the wrong screen?
No, you're good. No, I'm on my wrong screen. You guys are fine.
Shut
Stop
Honzo,
listening
shut
to
the
me.
fuck up. All right. Anyway, to begin session 51, we shall recap session 50. The heroes managed to conquer the Raiti sect of the Yonti that were ruling this forest, known as the Sinuous Wield, having which completed their deal with Sokash, the Merilith that ruled one of the temples that they found in this forest itself. Upon completion of the deal, Merilith informed the party that the Merilith, she was named Sokash, informed the party that they are free to go, keep all the treasure that they found, and she also bid Minoscus a parting gift with a glaive dripping with acid that seems to have some type of sentience to it as well. You guys gathered up Majun Lama and his centaur racers to get into the airship and begin your trek to Majun, having about probably 2 days, day and a half travels left to actually get to the city itself. You parked the car in the forest and came upon I should run it back a little bit. Before actually parking the car, you guys went to try to find the Stromboli Rudolph, the prize centaur racer of Majun Laba's stables. Having found her location kind of via a type of arcane attunement that Atoq gained to one of the Ouroboros scales that you gained from the heart of the forest itself. So having seen through the forest and the trees and whatnot, you kind of were able to pinpoint her location and saw that she was captured by a wolfkin and a bearkin to feed some type of little fox that was sick, some type of fox humanoid that was sick in this cave. Upon coming to the group, Soren, the paladin, approached and decided to try out his lay on hands because it does have the ability to cure a disease, which did seem to make the fox feel better and had no more need to eat the mythical centaur creature that they thought held some type of cure. So, having rescued Stromboli Rudolph, you guys set, I believe it was Jalel and Gordon Ramsay, the task to gather food and make the meal for the night, which lovely rabbit stew was produced from the 2 rabbits that Jalil caught. You guys all had a great meal and a long rest. And you guys, I don't know if you hear your long rest from the last campaign, but you can do that if you want to take the long rest on your character sheet.
Yes.
I hand Atoq the scroll before we go to sleep.
Which scroll is this?
I got 2 scrolls that are on. I don't know what the fuck they are.
I was gonna.
I love that Rynge said, "Oh fuck."
I was gonna.
Wish.
You're muted.
I am not muted. I had to look actually because I was doing audio stuff.
I actually believed it.
I was going to bless you. I was going to suck on my pearl.
My peripheral.
And identify this the scale that I'm attuned to. Whatever that entails. And then I was going to identify this scroll, and then I think I had something else that's on someone else they wanted me to identify, but I don't know what it is. So
It was I believe it was the glaive, the weapon.
Yeah. I'll identify the glaive if he lets me.
Okay. All right. So where are we starting? What order here? The glaive is first?
Yeah, I'll go up to Minoscus and be like, do you wish for me to identify that item for you?
No, I think I'm fine. He seems to have well intentions.
I drop it immediately.
Walk away.
Yeah.
I walk away.
Just frame
Immediately,
zero.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Peace.
Where are we in relation to like this conversation going on, like the rest of the crew?
We're all around a campfire, from what I remember.
Yeah.
And we
All
hear this
enjoying the
conversation
lovely
going
rabbit
on?
stew with your
Yeah.
airship off to the side and the sounds of the forest, adding some ambiance.
Hey, don't mind me, but I'm actually kind of curious myself to see what that thing's all about. It had you hooting and hollering in that cave over there.
Just give me advice. That's all. Dodge
Well,
left,
shit. I mean, like,
jump right. You know, we didn't fight.
I mean, like, maybe if we can get it to like help us out too, and that'd be pretty cool.
I don't know if you're from the abyssal. I forgot what
Definitely
he
not.
called me. The abyss.
Yes.
Did you guys hear that?
See, I say you should do it, bud.
Yeah, what if we could like explode people and you didn't know it the whole time? You love exploding people.
That's quite terrifying. What are you talking about?
All right, this thing's got him under some kind of control. I don't know what's happening. I don't trust it.
I'm bracing myself to hold him down.
It seems like he's getting sage advice from whatever this is. So he is an adult, I presume. Okay, like I'm real, real hard.
Ask him his age. Hurry.
How old are you, Minoscus?
I don't know.
I fucking knew it.
Fair enough.
That's a good answer.
If you were ever curious, I can do this easily.
Oh.
Nice. Go on.
Sorry, as a side note, did we have money that we also didn't account for, or like
y'all
Yeah,
had a shitload from the thing.
I mean, we're gonna give you
Yes.
it too. I mean, your body was there.
Yeah, I'm a corpse.
body was there, true. It would probably, I would say, you guys probably would come up around like 15 platinum each.
oh
All right.
15 platinum.
Platorama. Okay,
Make it easier.
I will need this.
Rynge,
Biatch!
I will, as whoever is distributing the platinum.
I'll give 10 platinum to Jalel.
Ooh,
Or
she's
not 10
actually
platinum,
fucking
1
rich.
platinum.
Oh,
10 gold. That's a lot of money, to be fair.
it is. It is still a lot of
A
money.
tremendous
I would
amount
have
of money.
so much money if if I didn't go broke.
I challenge her to a game of CeeLo.
True. I'm going to continue to identify the scale
Okay.
first.
Okay.
So I'll do that.
All right. So as you identify the scale, some properties are revealed to you. It seems like the scale has like capabilities of doing things that are not exactly hard written down in certain ways, like your vision through the forest and whatnot. That doesn't seem to be like a set power, so to speak. Kind of seems like it comes through the entombment of the environment that it surrounds. So it could technically be applied to other places, from what you could tell, but it needs to stay in one location for, I believe, is a month before it could do that.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So from what I can tell, correct me if I'm wrong, just because I'm trying to comprehend it, is that if I sit it somewhere, it's going to create something that's going to grow. So whether I sit it in a body or is it specifically nature? Or is it like healing magic in general?
It seems like, yeah, it'd be like some more healing magic in general. You could probably plant it inside a body and it would do something.
Ooh.
What you could tell, that type of environment. It really, it will adapt to its environment. So,
And let's say I install it somewhere, do I have to keep attuning to it or can I just let it go?
no, if it stays there for like a month, it'll attune to the area, so to speak. So, and then like if it attunes to the area, then you can designate a certain amount of creatures basically to utilize that power from it.
Weird. So it's like a portable grove or something, like a.
It can be. It can be. It really is like I would say kind of think of it in a way that would kind of grant sentience in a way to wherever you put it. So if you had like some like castle or something like, even like just a home, like a even like a man-made structure like that, if you put it someplace and set it to like attune to that area, then you could basically see through that castle at any point, basically, or you'll have like awareness, without being able or without having to see the creatures within.
Oh, kind of like they were aware of the forest.
Exactly.
I could be aware of this castle, for example.
Yeah, wherever you can. And so it can encompass a very large area, right? It encompasses this entire forest. So it probably will depend on the size of the location, I should say, with how long it needs to be attuned for. So I don't think it would be like a set month, like I said before. It would more like be the size of the location, depending on.
Okay. And then I'll identify this scroll that I received.
It's 2 scrolls.
2 scrolls. I'll put them in the middle.
One is Dominate Beast. The other is Polymorph.
I give these to our only spellcaster, Dala. So you get a Dominate Beast scroll and a Polymorph scroll. Here, this is spell stuff.
Choke on my
cast
rabbit
spells.
stew. What?
Yes, the rabbit stew's quite tough. I agree.
Like a
Gordon just side eyes you.
I
Is
died
so
on him.
scared of
You come here, come here, you.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Also, yeah, Honzo, I don't know if you're supposed to be playing music and you got noise suppressed again.
I have not. I'm
Okay,
not
okay.
playing music.
We're just
I was
making sure. I
talking.
just
Yeah.
want to be
yeah.
transparent with the communication.
I can play it. I'll do it right now. Look at that.
This is
Okay.
a match.
Where's our campfire theme?
Where's my forest jungle
Where-
sounds?
Yeah, where's the?
I was
the
like-
Gordon
I was
Ramsay
waiting for like a
campfire
chrono,
theme?
chrono trigger.
Okay. There you go.
But yes, anyway. Sorry.
What were the
That's
two
it.
spells again?
Dominate Beast and Polymorph.
Yes.
And
Thank
they're
you.
scrolls
Good spells.
specifically.
Yeah, you can
So-
cast them once.
Yeah, they're basically one-time use
Yeah,
spells.
yeah.
But they
I
don't take
think-
up a spell
Gotcha.
slot or anything.
Neither are ritual, right?
I don't
No.
believe so.
Okay.
Nope.
I can
Oh yeah.
technically
No.
write down ritual spells or something. I have to read the spell. The feed.
I don't think that applies to bards anyway, or they might have
I s-
ritual casting. I don't know.
Am I
have
smart
ritual
enough to
cast.
read this scroll?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Am I smart enough to read this scroll?
Well,
What
the
are you,
fact that you
9?
asked that.
I am
You're 9,
yeah.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
you're smart enough to
You're
read
a
the scroll.
spellcaster. You understand the flow of magic.
Bro, I
Yeah,
learned
the
that shit from the
language.
streets, not the schools.
Yeah.
You're a lore
I learned that
bard.
shit from the
From the streets
the
are these
You're a
tricksters.
lore bard.
The
It's
lore of the streets, bro.
The lore of the streets, dude.
the lore of this corner.
Hard knock life.
Okay,
You okay there, Honzo? What music? It's crickets.
there, perfect.
That's fucking
Called ambiance.
How does
That's
that-
for
right
fucking
now.
campfire forest music.
So as you guys all eat this lovely rabbit stew and are overwhelmed with the sound of crickets surrounding you, how does Atoq feel in this moment, knowing that crickets are upon
As
him?
soon as I hear the crickets, I'll burn. Let me go to the. I'll burn another insect salve. And I have crickets surrounding me and Gordon Ramsay in the campfire, so I have nowhere to go. So I give some insect salve to insect repellent salve to Sunny, and
there's
just
wolves.
fall asleep as wherever I am because I'm paralyzed. With just enemies on all sides.
Paralyzed
say-
by fear.
Sunny, this may be our last night.
Father, you don't have to be so afraid of the crickets.
You don't know what I've seen.
Oh,
Me.
lays down. Tries to put his head like on top of you to give you some comfort.
I'll sleep and then
I hope the
Yeah.
big bad enemy at the end of this is a giant cricket. Just a cricket
It's a cricket Gordon Ramsay.
monstrosity aberration that's just roaming around with like shooting projectiles.
Like a Resident Evil cricket.
It's Gorgon Ramsay and he's got cricket hair.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Gorgon Ramsay.
Gorgon. Oh.
That's a good one.
that is
Oh, wait. So you guys, you want to take watch or you want to? What's up?
Yeah, there's a
Since you
million
guys
of
are
us,
still.
we should take watch.
last.
I'll second to last.
I'll go first.
I'll be middle.
Screeches.
Yeah, pig.
I'll go second.
All right, give me that first watch. Perception check.
4.
4. All right, you know, in the crackling of the fire as it begins to die down a bit, and you hear that, you get to see the embers. It's a nice, peaceful glow. Kind of reminds you of the forge a little bit, actually. Brings you back to just kind of theorizing ideas regarding different metal workings and whatnot. I kind of get lost in that and don't really seem to notice anything going on in the forest.
I stare at Minoscus' weapon, just like shaking my. I can make that shit. Fuck it. It's not even
Fucking
hard.
giant meteor fucking
Yeah.
craters the world.
I'm just sleep talking. Yeah. I'll
What is it,
murder them
7?
all.
I look at his wicked-looking, absurdly nice sword. I'm just like, I can do that, bro. It's not even that hard. Just a little bit of polish.
elbow grease.
Little elbow grease. You know what I'm saying? I'll wake up whoever's next.
Yeah.
All right, give me that perception.
Can't be worse than mine. Not possible.
It actually can't.
Yeah, I know.
Wow, I was scrolled up. 17.
Oh, okay, but it's not. All right, so
Yeah,
you
15. My bad.
15?
Yeah, because
Okay.
you know.
Do you have a campfire?
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not looking into the campfire.
No, that
Look at outside.
attitude.
Yeah, it would be dim light. Yeah, where you're looking. So this is guy 15. Okay. So you begin to look out in the forest, try to keep an ear out as well, just in case anything creeps up on you that you're not able to see. There are different sounds of the forest, but it doesn't sound like anything that's like stomping on leaves, working its way towards you guys or anything like that. You might hear some type of probably tree movement pretty far away, not heading towards you or anything, just kind of, again, critters and creatures in the forest. Nothing seems to bother you.
Daggone wolves howling up a storm. All right, and then I'll fucking
Perfect.
I'll keep an ear out and I'll sneak 27 and I'll go and try over to where Minoscus is at and put a hand on his sword. Not that sword, the other one.
Got it.
The glaive.
All right. So 27, that's going to be definitely more than enough to get past Minoscus's passive perception. As you put the hand on the sword, you hear, "What?" And as you hear that in your mind, Minoscus, you immediately wake up.
Oh, what happened? Is someone here? I started getting into like ready mode. Someone attacking?
I remove my hand as soon as he bolts up and fucking try and stay out of sight.
Oh,
okay. I can't see him, bro.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, you have 30 feet of dark vision. Give me another stealth check. I know you rolled 27. Give me another one.
Just throw a smoke.
23.
23. Okay, you can give me the perception there, Minoscus. It's gonna be hard. I don't think it's possible.
I can't. It's not possible.
Okay. Okay. So you you hop up, Minoscus, and look around, and then you hear the sword in your mind. One of your friends, very curious about me.
It's probably the lizard. He's always curious about stuff.
I'm sleeping. Not even close to you.
Yes,
like
it probably
least
was the
curious.
lizard.
That's the best part. Is no, he was the least curious. He was just like, okay.
Yeah.
Though.
I will reveal myself to your friends in due time. But
Okay.
yes. Okay.
That's all it took.
Okay. He like stops mid sentence. What? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't have to convince you any further. I got it. Okay.
It's a pretty easy check against me. I'll get back to.
Fucking beady eyes.
All right.
I'm holding it now. Like I'm straight up just clutching close to me.
Don't actively cut yourself. You're gonna get poisoned, right? Like
The acid's just
Acid.
falling in his face.
or
Yeah.
acid. Sorry.
Look, man.
It's gonna-
Eventually, I'm gonna be resistant. So it's
It's even worse. It's just eating through his skin.
That's how
Um,
it works. If you get enough acid on your body, you just become resistant.
yeah, I just become all acid.
Why do you think Terminator had the thumbs up? He's like, I'm resistant now. I
Yeah.
can't be hurt.
I am the lava.
I mean, you're right. He came back. So that's not true. That's not how it works.
Who is the third watch?
Hello.
Oh, give me the perception check.
All right, I'll go and wake him up.
Dala Brakka.
17.
Also 17. Okay. So you also kind of take your time to just listen out, take a look out in the forest, see if there's anything coming your way or anything like that. You probably see, actually, yeah, at this hour, you'd probably see in the forest, but you don't have dark vision. So you would probably see some figures, like pretty decently sized figures, like probably like 10 feet long, but like 4 or 5 feet high. And there's like a few of them kind of running around, and there's like they're making noises that you would associate with like a bull, but like kind of like there's a metallic kind of grind to it as well. And they're just like they're running around. They don't seem to be coming towards you, but they're making enough noise and they're big enough to where you see them in the distance. But they're not coming towards your direction. You see.
I'm gonna shake up my comrades a little bit. Just kind of like nudge each of them, like go around. Because I imagine we're all sleeping relatively close to each other. Yes.
As soon as I wake, yeah.
Jump up again.
Hey, I'm gonna go up to Soren. I'm gonna go up to Soren real quick.
Across the
I'm not
I wake up,
you
run.
No, I'm going right to Soren first. I'm like, hey, Soren.
What's up? I'm the Eagle Eye. I got the vision.
I hear some clickety clacking out in the forest. It sounds a little metal scraping a little bit. You hear that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think we're surrounded by something, dude.
You know when someone's like not quite awake, but there's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I hear it too.
Do I notice that?
Do I hear
it? Do I notice that at all? I feel like
he's not fully awake. You would definitely notice that without a check.
Because I'm looking like out in the forest, still kind of like low key panicking.
You know, I'm just like, yeah, I hear it. Something.
Hey, go ahead and wake up and I gotta wake up someone else. I'm gonna go get Minoscus.
I got it. I grab whoever's closest by the leg.
give me a D4 roll.
4.
One more time. I fucked up.
3.
4.
3. Okay, you do grab Minoscus actually.
I grab his leg and start shaking him.
Not again! Wake up again! Screaming at Atoq.
I guess you got him though. I'm gonna go get Alexander.
Do I hear,
away.
A mechanical noise in the forest?
Give me a perception check with advantage since you're looking for something specific here.
13.
Woodpeckers in the middle of the night.
Forest at night. I don't know.
Power tools.
Yeah. So you kind of look in the direction after waking up a little bit more that Dala pointed you towards and keep an ear out. You can't hear before you actually see it and kind of adjust your eyes to the direction that you need to look at. It's a little bit more to the east than initially pointed to at this point since they're moving throughout the forest. And yeah, you could see with your dark vision, they're probably on the very edge of your dark vision. You could see a couple of these like big mechanical bulls basically, or not even mechanical bulls, but they just look metal. They don't move like they're mechanical. They move like it's flesh and like there's bones and limbs and structure to them, but they just seem to be covered in this like metallic exterior, and they just breathe like this green smoke out of their nose. And there seems to be like a few of them like messing around or something. They don't seem to be hunting or anything, but they seem to be like doing something.
Having a good time.
Yeah. Do I see an
Bullshitting.
objective?
No, not from what you could tell. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be like an animal they're hunting or a party of adventurers they're chasing down. And no,
I just sit there swaying in my sleepy stupor. I'm just like,
I never seen nothing like them before. I'm from freaking out, man.
Wake
and
me
then
up if they come running.
Minoscus, are you out here looking for them too, or are you like, I'm going back to sleep with my weapon?
I'm sitting against a log looking at Atoq.
I'm sleeping. As soon as I wake up and see you guys doing shit and there's not anything killing us, I go back to sleep.
Yeah, I did shake him up. I did shake up Atoq.
And making sure I look into his eyes. He's not secretly awake.
He sleeps with his eyes open.
Yeah. That's just like Gandalf. I'm just looking. I'm staring at you as I sleep.
Weird. Just getting really weird.
I don't.
And
stop
Alexander,
looking at you.
are you doing anything? Because you got woken up, right? Or no?
I mean,
Yeah, I went to go wake him up too.
yeah, right.
I'll take a look in that direction. I mean, I see the same thing everybody else does, and I'm like, I don't believe I've ever seen anything quite like that. Anybody got a mechanical bull circus? Seen it? Heard of it?
A llama?
And he's just waking him up. What?
You got like a circus, a mechanical bull circus? Or anything like
I
that?
mean, there's a circus that passes by through Majun every now and then, but they don't got no mechanical bulls. The fuck y'all doing up?
I'm gonna walk
There's
towards
mechanical bulls.
I'm just
How
get
are
up and
these things?
I'm just gonna walk towards
I'm
them.
gonna cast dancing light. Fuck it.
Oh, okay. So you bring the dancing light. You're gonna put it like in the area towards the creatures.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. And then what were you doing, Soren?
I'm walking towards them to see what the fuck's going on.
The creatures?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you kind of creep closer, give me an insight check.
Okay.
Rams its fucking horn,
23.
injects you full of poison.
Oh my god. Okay. I mean, they seem to be a couple of Gorgons roughhousing. They're just having a good time in the forest. Doesn't seem to be any objective.
All right. Do I? All right.
I freaked out, man. I know what it was.
I walk back. I just turn back towards the bulls. Like, hey, you kids, have a good time, bro, hams, and I just lay back down.
You actually make yourself known to the Gorgons?
I just yell to them.
Okay.
The
Got it.
wolf responds instead.
Yeah. So you head back to camp. The Gorgons kind of keep doing their thing away from your guys' camp. Do you guys want to do anything or go back to sleep or?
I'm gonna wake the next person. I was like, I done fucked up. I need some sleep.
It's me.
I think it's me. And then, unless
Nah.
we're just doing.
I'm always last watch.
Are we on the last one then?
You
Yeah,
can go.
it's the
You can be
last
up with me.
Perfect.
Yeah. I wake up.
I'm not trying to make myself apparent that I'm awake. I'm just trying to take like peeks at you while you take
One
your
eye
watch.
open.
Yeah.
Are you like standing up while you?
No, I'm laying on the ground, but like face towards you, I guess.
Okay. Do I notice him fucking? Oh, my passive insight's not that good.
Yeah, I would probably say so.
I
Give you a roll, babe.
I look at his weapon very poignantly and see how he reacts to it. Just like, what do you do?
That one stares at me, Minoscus. This is the one you said was curious?
Yeah, that's him. Whisper, trying to alert the talk of the present.
He may need to be taught a lesson sooner rather than later.
You're probably right, but he's good people usually.
Tell him to stop looking at me.
Stop it, talk. Just eyes closed. I just say that.
Stop what?
But also told Gordon Ramsay you said mean things about him.
I have said mean things about him.
All right.
Say a mean thing about him.
You often smell, and I don't think you take any baths.
I do not.
Oh, same here.
What? That's not how it's supposed to.
Do you want to do calisthenics?
Sure.
Okay. I do my morning katas with Minoscus and Sunny, I guess.
Perfect. Yeah, Sonny, definitely veteran of the morning katas at this point.
Yeah.
All right. So your watch goes undisturbed from then, and you guys wake up and are long rested. A new day is ahead of you on the way to Majun. You account for all your party members. Everybody seems to be there. Jalel, Majun, Olama, and the 3 centaur racers.
Cool.
And the chef.
And the chef, Gordon Ramsay. Excuse
God
me, sorry.
damn it.
Oh yeah.
And Sonny.
I was gonna ask during my watch, at least to look out for them, or do we know based on last session where the beast people at with beastkins?
The Beastkins from which you from last session, they're not too far. Yeah. So
Are they in the cave still, or are they?
yeah,
like...
from what you could tell.
Okay, and
They haven't seen them come out. Mm.
Okay, sure. All right.
All right.
I'll yell
So
at them and
Majun.
tell them we're leaving, and then I'll start boarding up on the ship.
All right. Yeah, Majin Olama gets everybody together regarding his stable of centaur racers. He goes, all right, I can't wait to get back home. You guys ready?
Yeah, hey, does anybody there hate you and want you dead?
Empress Romula, but that's it.
All right.
Who the fuck
The
is
Empress?
Romula?
Yeah, she's she's very good at the centaur races. She's got a whole stable of her own. But it's for another story, really. When I say she wants me dead, I mean like on the track. I don't mean like she wants to see me hung from the gallows.
All right.
I mean, is she a literal empress, or is that just a title?
A street name?
Yeah, it's a street name. There you go.
For sure. All right, doesn't sound so bad. How's the government there? Are they cool with the racing?
How's the government?
Is it legal, basically?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're cool with the racing. The Caius regime has their outposts there and whatnot. It's pretty much our local law enforcement. But if you're in with the Majuns like myself, then we can keep your name out of the regime records a little bit easier.
Soren, you've never been in a town from the Caius regime.
Nope.
Meniscus, have you been in a town?
Nope.
And Dala Brakka hasn't been in a town that has been run by
just the city of stars is where I've been from. That's all I know.
Majun, right?
I don't remember if I have I been to Majun.
I remember
your escapades have taken you all over the Caius regime, but never in a situation where you stayed. Like you never had residency there or anything like that. But you've probably had a weekend or two that you barely remember in Majun or Amalia or something like that.
Oh yeah, we were high. That's right.
Whoa.
High on profit. We were winning. That's what
That's
we
a
were doing.
lie.
Yes.
Oh.
Lies.
I believe
Smell
it.
me.
Alexander, you're from the Caius regime, sort of.
Yeah, I mean, sort of. We have shops there, so I mean, I've been to quite a few cities. It's, one of those things.
Yes, as our dealings with them in the city of stars may at rest. They are quite structural and persnickety.
Yeah, there's a lot of red tape, a lot of bureaucracy to be had. It's gonna be real annoying.
Yes, I would steal, and they did not like it. Yeah.
Yeah, correct. Then real not about the stealing. So
You
I
ever,
suggest we don't get caught.
You ever pick any locks there?
All the time.
Oh, okay.
I learned how to do it in the Caius regime.
I see.
So maybe your infatuation with my ability to do it should be directed toward the strength of their locks.
Yeah. It's the teacher's fault.
Well, my shit is locked up good and tight, so don't go anywhere near it. Atoq. All right, thanks. Let's get on the road.
We can
I'll
use acid
skirt.
to burn through locks.
I'm robbing the shit out of them.
All right. So as you all take off on the airship towards Majun, give me perception checks if anybody's looking out.
Are we going? This is perception to get to the ship, or once we're on the ship and
On the ship already. Traveling.
I'll only do it. I'm only gonna look out for maybe 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
If it's relevant.
I got an 11.
23.
18.
Not
18,
having
okay.
proficiency in perception is great.
You're focusing on the road anyway. You're driving the ship. It's hard to look out for other things as you happily drive the ship. However, Alexander and Atoq, you both notice kind of an odd sight. Give me Arcana checks.
Fucking ship's
my
coming at us
special.
with ramming speed.
My special.
I am specialized in that today. 20.
19.
Beautiful. You both recognize. You've probably never seen one in your life before, but this is definitely what you've read about. It's a large flying horse. It's bigger than a regular horse. It's a large flying horse, all white with wings. It looks like a Pegasus, but it is very much struggling to fly. And you kind of like take a look at it. It doesn't seem injured or anything, but it is like not having a good time. It looks like it's flailing everywhere. It might crash at any moment. But it doesn't seem to have blood leaking from it or anything. You don't see like one of its wings broken, but it's not having an easy flying time.
How much lore do I know on Pegasi?
On Pegasi, give me a history check.
I'll also. What the
Yeah,
fuck
you
do I
both
know
can give me
Wrong
history
button,
checks.
but okay.
27.
Oh yeah, that works. 25.
Oh Jesus, both of you. Okay, so you both know that Pegasi are born of the planes. They're not of this plane. They're celestials. They're of the Olympia and places like that. But when they're on the material plane, they are usually sent by I believe it's called or pronounced the Soldarine. It's the pantheon of elven gods.
Okay.
So that's why they're usually on the material plane. So from what you would understand, if you see a Pegasus here, it was probably sent for some type of reason by some gods. And that's pretty much, I think, the important part that you would know.
And would we know they're generally good creatures?
Yes.
And is there any kind of like special fucking like I don't know wives' tales about them?
I would say there's multiple.
If you help them, they give you something or some shit like that.
No, I wouldn't say anything like that. I don't think so. Regarding like folk tales about finding wild Pegasi, there's not really much wild Pegasi to be found for sure.
All right. Leave it to adventurers to want to shake down a fucking Pegasus. It's
Yeah, I was gonna
just
say,
got,
what do you got for
Give me what you
gold?
got. Give me what you got.
Maybe they bring us luck or some random.
Oh, yeah,
shit.
yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
I'll lock eyes with Alexander as we see it.
You might want to go tell Soren to rang the ship over there. Looks like it's having a rough time.
Yes. If it's hostile, we'll just harvest its organs. I'll walk away and then go up to Soren. Be like, hey, there's a fat horse. There's a fat horse over there. It seems to want to die. Maybe have it land on the ship to save it.
I look where he's looking because it's one of those descriptions where you're just like, I gotta see this.
Yeah, and he points it to you, and you can see just this horse like off balance flying, like literally just teeter-tottering back and forth. Doesn't look like it has its equilibrium together. It looks like a baby bird trying to learn how to fly, but it's going. It's just like going at like 15 feet per turn because it's really struggling on the flight.
I'll pull up the ship like under it,
Okay.
like so that the deck is under it.
I'll yell at it in Celestial and just be like, land.
And it kind of looks down. And you spoke to it in Celestial, right?
Yeah.
And since you spoke to it in Celestial, it'll respond in Celestial, and it kind of starts lowering down, and it goes, "Oh, thank goodness."
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
You good, bro?
No.
Was that in English or common?
Yeah. Did you respond to it in common?
I'm speaking common.
It'll respond to you in common. When you say that. I don't. Who are all of you?
Hey, what's up? I'm Soren.
I'm Orville.
Like you. Orville, huh?
Raidenbacher. Ow!
Yeah. At least I think that's my name.
What the fuck happened to you, bro?
How old are you?
What? How old am I? I mean, I'm thousands of years old, I think. Wait, no. I can't remember. There's really weird plants in this forest that do things to you when you get too close to them. Have you come across those?
I will air anchor the ship and try and lay on hands.
Engage hover mode.
Yeah, I engage. I put it in neutral, and I'll walk up and I'll try to cure whatever this thing is.
You go to like put your hands towards it. Goes, whoa! What are you doing?
Yeah, I can cure like a disease or poison or something, or unless you think you got something else wrong with you.
Give me a persuasion check.
Hey, Soren, I think he's trying to get high.
You want to get high?
I
Is he
have
in character?
And he goes, I'm good on that. I don't want to be touched by anything that I find in this forest anymore.
Well, I'm not even from this forest.
We're in the air. We're not in the forest.
You can't even fly.
I could
It's
fly.
like there's this
well.
layer, and we're in this layer, so we're not of the same layers, you know. We're of your layer, you know what I'm saying?
Oh boy, that's too much for me right
I'll
now.
divine sense.
Okay. Hey, he's a celestial.
Yeah, as my eyes like glow and shit, I'm like, all right, you check out. Hey, what's your problem? What's wrong with you? You gonna be good?
I was sent by someone to help someone else, but I don't remember who either of those someones are.
That's a great start.
Where was I flying towards?
What direction was he flying towards? I guess.
He was flying the same direction you guys were flying.
So toward Majun on my map.
Yeah.
Is there anything past Majun in that general direction that's noteworthy?
Not really. Not in that general direction, no. Like, it's pretty much the edge of, like, that top area of the continent, basically.
Okay. It seems like you're headed toward our destination of Majun.
Majun. Sounds familiar.
Well, I
Kind of.
understand your trepidation, but to be honest, you can't outrun us.
Why would I? Is that a threat? What do you mean?
It's a. You shouldn't be so guarded since it doesn't matter. How about that?
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh boy.
9.
Okay. All right.
What he's
try
trying to get at is like if we were hostile, we wouldn't have helped you onto the ship and then asked you if you're okay and then tried to cure you.
You tried to cure me, huh? It's a likely story, but okay.
Listen, man, this
Mr.
guy's
Pegasus,
got glowy hands, right? And if
please
he
look over here.
puts his hands on you, he'll help you remember what you need to remember, man.
Yeah, I have divine magic, Broham.
I start like making my cloak of many fashions change different colors really fast.
Oh.
He's high as fuck, Soren. I seen this.
Whoa.
And I don't
Do it.
mean like vertically from the ground. I mean he's high.
So
Whoa.
While he's distracted, can I try to cure him?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do I have to roll for it, or am I doing it?
No, you can do the lay on hands.
All right, I'll try it.
You hit him with the lay on hands. It goes, whoa, whoa. Man, those colors. When you're on those plants, those colors look like something.
Hey,
you know?
you remember what the fuck you're here for?
No, but I am sober.
Oh, okay.
well, that's
Yeah.
great. I mean, do you have a drug problem? Is that?
You don't understand. Sometimes when they send you here, as the gods just send you here as Pegasi, you just fall wherever they fucking throw you. Sometimes it's directly into some type of narcotic plant, apparently.
They
Inside
throw you.
check.
Go
A
ahead.
football.
14. Fuck.
14. It seems to be telling the truth.
All right. All right. I was just, making sure because if you got a drug problem, I mean,
I know a guy like that. I got you.
How many Pegasi do you know with the drug problems, honestly?
Not many Pegasi, but like a lot of people who. Yeah, just a guy. I know one guy.
A sailor. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a
He must have a hell of a drug problem for you to remember him like this.
Oh, it's the worst. Okay, nobody has a worse drug problem for sure.
I see. Well, I do remember that I'm supposed to be going to Majun, as you mentioned. I'm supposed to be helping someone there.
thieves can't to Atoq to pull out his drugs to see if the horse notices.
I was way ahead of you. I already have it out. Do you want drugs?
What? No, I'm here on a mission. I'm trying to remember what the mission is.
Who are you supposed to help?
There was something weird about the mission. It was like I was sent by the elven gods, as I normally am, but it wasn't to help an elf. It was to help someone else. I don't remember. It's a non-elf.
I point at Obama. Sorry. Is it them?
No.
Is it?
Wow, that was
people?
matter of fact.
His general aura, I don't think they would have sent me to help him.
Is it someone who's part elf?
Doesn't have a positive aura.
It could be part elf, but no, I feel like it was kind of weirder than that. There was some circumstances towards it. It wasn't something that normally happened.
Birds?
Huh? What?
Birds?
Birds?
Yeah.
It could be. I don't know.
Is it someone who's a shapeshifter maybe?
Shapeshifter? I really do not remember. I don't remember any mentions of a shapeshifter.
Does the name Slice God mean anything to you?
No, I can't say it does.
All right, you're cool.
Start naming them all.
It just sounds like a Shadowrun campaign. All of a sudden, you know about Slice God?
Well, if he was here to help Slice God, he could lead me to him. You know, that would have been nice. I'm just like, all right, fuck it.
Just kill them both.
Yep. I'll be like, hey, if you're cool with the elven gods, you're cool with me, even though I don't know them that well, and I'm gonna start cruising.
So
You know the gods?
I don't know them that well.
Oh, okay.
So what were you supposed to help them with?
They're in. Kind of thinks about it for a second. I think they're imprisoned in some way. I remember freedom. There's some type of freedom feelings in me still.
Snakes?
The concept of freedom is very broad. You understand?
Yeah, is it like emotional freedom or like physically?
It's some type of prison. It could be mental. It could be actual physical. I'm not 100% sure.
Is it on this plane? Or could
Yes,
it be
that's
another
what-
plane? All
No,
right.
they sent me to the plane that it's happening on.
Well, I mean, they said it could have been wherever, and you might have fell into a portal to another plane as you were coming down. I don't know.
I wouldn't have put it past me after being on those drugs. I'll tell you that much. But I think I'm supposed to be here.
All right, fair enough.
I
You're
whisper
welcome
over
to
to
tag
Soren.
along.
I was gonna whisper over to Soren. Do you think he probably means like the glaive? Like maybe there's something trapped in the glaive.
I don't think it's an elf.
Well, he said he's here to help a non-elf.
Oh shit.
Because he's from the elf.
Maybe we should arrive and look at the prison as
Yeah.
a start. I motioned to Olama.
Yep.
What are the circumstances of the jail, if it exists? I understand Majun is a strange place.
Yeah, we have a jail, one that's like for the drunks and the ne'er do wells and whatnot. But we also have another jail. I hope he's not talking about that one.
Is this an oubliette of some sort?
It's one of the highest security maximum facilities in the Caius regime. It's in the ocean though. It's just off the
on
shore.
Alcatraz? Oh boy.
Yeah, it's similar to that. Yeah, that would be hard.
I can swim.
All right. That's none of my business anyway. Yeah.
Oh, do you not have blueprints to this prison?
No, we could. If that's the favors you want to call in, we can make that happen. Sure.
I don't know. We just met this guy.
Yeah, I don't even know what he needs. We'll just figure it out when we get there.
We just met him and he was high.
Yeah. That's not a great
It's
first
not exactly the
impression.
most credible horse I've ever met.
He's staring at the sun. It's my job.
Oh,
My job. How dare he?
all right. And you guys travel along the way towards Majun. Do you want to do anything else on your travel? Anything specific?
Just follow the horse.
Follow the horse.
Follow the horse.
I just keep asking him questions.
Okay.
He's on the ship, right? He's not.
Yeah,
flying.
he's on the ship.
Yeah.
He's just chilling.
Yeah, big ass Pegasus, big ass wings.
I imagine he's
Um,
like the Pegasus from the Hercules Disney movie.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
cool.
much.
Too, actually.
And you guys, as I would say, sun doesn't start to fall all the way, but the sun begins to set by the time you arrive to Majun. And you can see the city itself as you kind of break the line of the jungle and the forest. The city is pretty big. It's not as big as the City of Stars from your aerial view, but it is definitely sizable. It was probably about like 3/4 of the City of Stars, so still a very sizable city. And from what you can tell, there is something popping off in this city right now. Not like a battle or anything like that, but there's a whole lot of music going on, and there's like people marching in the street. It's kind of hard from the distance you're at to actually know what's going on, but as you kind of break the tree line and see what's going on, Majun Olama immediately pipes up and he goes, "Oh shit, bro. I forgot that this week was Goblin Mardi Gras. Can you guys disguise yourselves?"
What the fuck do you
I
mean,
look-
Olama?
It's Goblin Mardi Gras. Okay, so how much do you know about Majun?
No, explain.
Nothing.
Start from the
Not a
top.
goddamn thing, huh? Okay. So basically, Majun was founded a long time ago. Originally settled here was a goblin tribe, a very powerful goblin tribe in the world. It was wiped out by a sphinx. But before the sphinx wiped out the tribe, the head shaman put a curse on the whole place. So there's a lot of trickery and shenanigans going on and whatnot. That's why I said you were going to need someone like me to show you around the city, because there's a whole lot of bullshit going on. But to keep off the bad spirits, every year we have Goblin Mardi Gras and everybody dresses up as a goblin. So you guys got goblin stuff or what?
No.
I'm
No.
looking at my
Are-
bag.
Are there any actual goblins down there?
There are actual goblins as well.
Are we close enough to see like?
Hey, give me a perception check.
While he's looking, I'm gonna pose a question to Olama.
Natural
So,
20.
oh shit.
Okay.
So 23.
What were you gonna ask?
Suppose that even non-goblins are supposed to dress up as goblins, correct?
Yes, yeah, definitely. And
There's
he like
not-
as you say that, ask him that, he pulls out like from his bag like 4 goblin masks and he puts one on and he like hands them out to the centaurs.
Do they not sell them on the streets?
They do. It's just, you know, you're gonna get harassed real quick. You got to get a goblin mask ASAP. Like they don't like when people aren't dressed up as goblins. People will just like bombard you.
Then I'll slit their throat. I don't know.
Don't do that. All right. Again, we're in the Caius regime here. Okay. Like
Then
during
don't
Goblin
harass
Mardi
us.
Gras. Oh my god. During Goblin Mardi Gras, they are a little lax. But if you go slicing people's throats, then they're gonna kill you in the street. All right.
I
Try.
doubt it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
All right,
Alright,
it might
look.
be best to just blend in because we're sort of on a mish. I can't really do a disguise, but at least Dala can.
I'm gonna
Do I know
transform
if
into a
and
goblin
where
right
we're
now.
supposed to park our
Come on,
ship
come
in
on, come on,
Majun or
I
check
was
in?
gonna ask Majun Olama that question if he's got a place for us to store the ship.
So before we get to the ship and the parking and all that, let me get this natural 20 perception check here going. So 23 total perception. You take a look down over the airship and kind of see, taking the whole festival of what's going on here. And you can see there is like tents set up off to the side for like some sideshow things going on. They have roofs on these tents, so you don't exactly know what's going on inside. But there's just a long line of people kind of marching down like this main street of the city, just dressed in all kinds of like colorful garb and all dressed up in some goblin iconography as well. But you can see down there are plenty of actual goblins on top of that, and there seems to be like games being had, and like there's goblins that are set up with like dunk tanks, and they got other people in them, and they're like encouraging people to come by the dunk tanks and throw the ball at and dunk them. And there's just a bunch of stuff like that going on. But yeah, you can see goblins, humans, elves, tieflings, dwarves, orcs, all kinds of stuff. All right. So, and then what were you asking there, Soren?
Where I can park the ship.
Park the
Like,
ship.
You got a spot I can keep this thing safe,
Oh.
make sure no one fucks with it.
Yeah. Actually, that's a good idea. And hopefully, when we're over there, we can get you some masks without too much trouble.
You'll get
And he
us
kind
some
of like,
ass.
yeah, I'll get you some masks without too much trouble, as long as we go over here first. And he kind of like points you in the direction. And it's like a little bit of ways from this like festival that's going on in terms of the people marching. And you could tell it's like a district for officials in some way. It seems like some type of like government type thing, but not the Caius regime type government. You can kind of see the Caius regime banners in a different section of the city with the buildings, not too far from where you're at now, but this seems to be like the Majun area. And he kind of goes, all right, pull into that right there. And he kind of points you towards a like a little airship parking structure. And you can see there's a couple of other airships in here. And he goes, we don't have too many, but the Majuns do like to fly different places when they can. So park here. I'll make sure it's cleared, and then follow me. And and he'll get all of you out of the airship. And you can see him start to discuss with some of look like intern type humanoids coming up, just like some generic like 20-something-year-old males. And he tells them to go fetch some masks. They get you guys some goblin masks. Probably, let me see, all of you, so 4 or 5 of you, and then Jalel, Sunny, and Gordon Ramsay. So like 8 masks. So he brings them all back.
7 because Dala is a goblin.
Yeah.
Oh, you said okay. You disguise yourself as a goblin.
Short, kind of chubby goblin with a little bit of rings on him. He's got a chain that says Dala on it.
Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So you are in goblin form as changeling, and then the rest of you have masks.
Does the horse need one?
The horse does need one. Okay, so 8. I forgot. The horse also needs one.
The horse needs one.
The horse does need one. The horse, I don't think I need this. And Olama's like, no, you need it, and just puts it on his face. He goes, don't you see that? I got horse girls with me already. There's used to horses running around the city. You need a mask. And the horse just kind of acquiesces to that request. And he goes, all right, you guys ready to hit the town?
Yeah. I'm a goblin. It's great.
Perfect. All right. So as you guys head out into Majun, give me where do you guys want to go necessarily first? Do you want to go to this 10 area? Another thing that you would probably have seen on the way in that is like, it would definitely draw your attention. Probably not the need for much of a check. Like around the city itself is like, you catch glimpses of it. It comes like in and out of reality. It's this giant like train that is just kind of like moving around the city at a high speed, but it's just like going in a circle around the city, and there's only like glimpses of it. It comes in and out of existence.
Do we see it when when we were coming into the city? What's the general layout? There's apparently a ghost train that surrounds the fucking city, but like the city itself, is there like sections that are distinct, or like what's the deal? Because I heard there was like a maze or something, if I remember correctly.
There's like there's like the city itself is kind of confusing from a top-down view. Just in general, it's kind of hard to make out which sections of the city are like what entails within them just from the roofs, just because there's like buildings of different sizes and quality like sparse throughout this whole place. Like no city or no quarter really seems to be like, it doesn't seem to have a theme in any way. There doesn't seem to be any like entertainment section or like a residential section or anything like that. It's just kind of all sparse without. And you can see there's like stuff like within this main section of the city that's getting marched through right now. You can see like there's people in homes like just looking out of their windows at this, but there's also businesses on this street as well, like places to get food and like places to go see plays. It's just kind of all mixed together.
Okay. When we're on the ground and we're walking through, I ask Olama kind of offhandedly, is there a bar or place called the Whiskey's Bite?
The Whiskey's Bite? Yeah, there's one of those. So he goes, not too far from here, honestly. It's actually on the main road.
Okay. If we see it, please point it out.
All right, so that where you guys want to go? We want to start walking down the main road?
I look at Soren.
Yeah, and what about this prison situation? I guess it's in like a river, an ocean.
It's like on the ocean. So where Majun is kind of like on the coast. It's built a bit away from the coast, but you could see that there's a whole ass like port district and all that. That's like the only thing that's actually themed, because there's boats and shit there and like stuff regarding the actual ocean.
Perhaps we should check on the easier of the 2 prisons first.
Probably a good idea.
I would assume that.
I look at the Pegasus.
It's a good idea.
I don't even know if we know his name, do we?
Who?
Yeah, it's
Pegasus.
Orville.
Oh, Orville. Oh,
Yeah,
Orville.
Orville.
Yeah. I'm like, hey,
Redenbacher.
Orville,
Mr. Redenbacher.
anything coming
Yeah.
back to you?
No, none really right now.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'll start walking. I'm like, yeah, Whiskey's Bite. Maybe we should stay there, like get some rooms and go somewhere else.
All right.
How crowded is it as we're moving about? Is it like
Extremely,
oh, God.
extremely crowded. You're bumping into people as you walk constantly.
Sure.
They're all like drunk and okay, so just like Mardi Gras. Okay.
Just like
anyone-
Mario, exact same vibe.
If
Because
anyone
everybody
bumps
has
into-
goblin
Being
stuff.
drunk. Were the drunk kids too? What the?
On reaction, if anyone bumps into me, I'm gonna accidentally pickpocket them.
Accidentally pickpocket. All right, give me a sleight of hand check.
Just a reaction. 26, I think.
26. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, you can pickpocket.
Someone bumps into me, I just I just like immediately just like why did I do that? What I get?
Beads, of course.
I'll throw the beads at the random person.
A random person
not
catches the
knowing-
beads.
Yeah.
What?
Not knowing what it does, I just throw it.
Yeah, you just throw it, lands around like an orc's neck, and she just bam, and you're just like, whoa.
An orc.
Another one.
But
Has Anthony got the beads ready?
Yeah, he fucking keeps them on deck.
yeah. Give me perception checks as you walk down this crowded main street.
12.
21.
Maybe I
19.
should have picked a taller orc or goblin.
24.
Okay. So you guys all kind of walk down, trying to keep an eye out or ear out for anything interesting, any type of activity going on that would catch your eye and it's off in some way. But you don't really see anything. However, Alexander.
Hold on, before you tell me. I am only focused on where Soren put the cards.
Okay. Beautiful.
I'm making sure that does not get taken.
I was
Beautiful,
gonna say
okay.
I want to make sure nothing gets removed off my body.
Okay.
Wow.
So you guys using a lot of your perception to make sure nothing happens in terms of getting pickpocketed in this crowded area. Got it. And Alexander, as you're making sure you keep an eye on that, pocket where the deck is, somebody kind of bumps into you, and she goes, oh, "What the fuck?" and like takes off her mask, and it's your sister. And she goes, "Alexander."
I come up without. I come up and I side check her.
Yeah, I'll walk up all above. Hey, you got a problem, Broham? You got
I go
issue?
up from behind too to kind of like
Which
block her escape.
Which sister?
Yeah.
I would probably say you're one of your younger sisters.
I mean, what? How do you even know it was me?
I don't know it was you. What do you mean? We grew up together.
I was just messing.
I got this mask.
I'm always gonna know it's you. I can tell. It's your demeanor and all that.
She's made us. I take out my knife.
Yeah. You got a problem,
Hold
bro?
on
You got
there.
an
Hold
issue?
on there.
I say it out loud.
Issue with
You
him?
played yourself.
Oh, no.
She like you be like, what's happening?
You wanna go?
I'm a
Everybody-
lizard.
Everybody just calm down. Calm
I'm
down.
not goblin.
Everything's all right.
Another
my-
one.
This is
think I'm still
one of my
walking.
younger sisters. What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? What are you doing? Have you not talked to? Am I the first Belfontaine you've talked to in a while?
I mean, it's been at least a couple years.
I talk to a Belfontaine every day.
Yeah, my brother. Apparently, if you're willing to pull a knife on me for him, I
I pull-
imagine you guys got a pretty good relationship. But
Put my knife away and say, "I
We
stole
the
it from you."
best.
Guys, I don't think I stopped to talk. I don't think I noticed this.
just wandering off.
Going in a straight line.
I'm like seeing the sights and sounds. I'm like,
Perfect.
We lost Meniscus.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
whoa. That's what I've interpreted as five perception as. I'm just like, whoa.
Yeah.
He's somewhere else.
Just keep
He's in
going.
an
All
alley.
right, perfect. So she goes, Alexander, the whole family, well, except for me, is looking for you.
Why?
All right. This is gonna be a long story. Can me and your friends go into one of these bars or something real quick?
the
This is gonna be a long
whiskey's
story.
That's where we're going. Bite the
Oh,
whiskey.
okay. Let's go over there.
I'm dancing.
Don't ever
Okay,
play
so
yourself.
So you guys,
I still dance.
Do we notice that he's not here?
Meniscus.
I was gonna say sans meniscus. You would notice, yes.
Who is supposed to be keeping an eye on Meniscus?
Massive,
We got to
I don't
get
know.
Minoscus back, man. He's one of our keys to success.
I'll run over and look for him somewhere. Whatever direction we were walking.
Okay, so
I'm gonna join you because you're gonna need another one.
All right,
Shut up.
all right. We'll meet back in this general area. All right, because I have a feeling everybody's gonna get lost.
We gonna get him back because all we do is win.
I don't like this new Goblin you. I gotta say, there's something.
EJ darling,
Oh boy. Yeah.
we the best.
Yeah, we are.
as you guys walk away, kind of your sister kind of mentions you. That's an interesting goblin. You keep all kinds of people around you, huh? The goblin.
It's been an ordeal. The past
Alright.
couple weeks have just been hell.
You're telling me, brother. Okay, so hold on. I can't believe you don't know this. She's drunk, by the way. Your sister. She's
I'm
definitely,
dancing
yeah,
right next to them.
definitely drunk. Yeah, and you're dancing inside. She goes, "Good, keep dancing. That'll make us blend in." She goes, "Okay." I can't believe I'm the first. I gotta be the one to break this news to you. Okay, so basically, we were all chilling at the family estate one evening. Okay, and then, so you know, Dad's been gone a little while.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Yeah, so Dad's been gone a little while. Now, Mom knew that he had the deck, you know, the cards and whatever. Yeah, and so
Correct.
Dad told Mama a little bit about the dangers of the deck, you know what I mean, about what could possibly happen. So when Daddy disappears, she kind of assumes that he's capable enough of getting himself out of every situation. As I assume he will, and I assume you think he will too. Right? Correct. Okay. So Mama wasn't really worried about where Daddy is. But one evening, we were all chilling, and everything just disappeared. Our house, the swing, all our airships,
Oh,
the piano, the instrument, everything disappeared. And you know, we really couldn't figure out what the fuck happened, so we've gathered up every goddamn Belfontaine that we could find, Zone of Truth, they ass, everything. Nobody seems to know what the fuck happened. So, do you know about any of this?
I mean, yeah, I lost everything too. Like everything just disappeared.
What do you mean?
I lost everything.
How
was
did you
in-
do? How did that happen?
I don't know.
You don't know.
No.
Give me
No
a
idea.
deception check with disadvantage. This is your sister.
What is that, man?
She knows.
She don't know shit.
Vicious already.
25.
Ooh, she rolled a natural. She rolled a natural 18. Close. She goes, don't know anything. Huh? Well, if you don't know anything, that's well and fine. But maybe you'll be interested in this theory we had. Okay, let me just break this theory down to you, because Daddy had so much faith in you that you would come home. Do you know who's still on the heir to everything?
What do you mean? You who was the eldest? I mean, I wasn't there. It was Edward.
You you would think that. We all thought that. And then we found the paperwork, and for some reason your name's on everything.
I mean, that is incredibly weird. Why would I be the heir?
Why would you be indeed? And Dad is not around to answer that question either. So, what the fuck, Alexander?
I mean, was planning on going looking for him eventually, but I didn't know that the estate was in such
Fireworks.
dire straits.
There is no estate at this point.
I mean, exactly. That sounds pretty dire to me.
It is indeed. Now, I'm not sure how all this happened, but I'm hoping if we get Daddy back from wherever he is, then maybe everything will come back.
That would be preferable. I mean, we don't have anything. I was down to my long johns. You seen me? I point to Atoq.
Me and Sonny's dancing like a dog on his hind legs with me. I have seen him nude.
See?
Dude, okay. All right. Well, what I'm doing here is partying my sorrows away because we ain't got shit to do no more, Alexander. So I'm gonna go back to partying. You find Daddy and get everything back to normal.
I slide her, or hand her 10 platinum. And I'm like, don't spend this all in one place. Try and, spread it around a little bit, and I'll see what I can do.
Well, I'm using at least one to get more fucked up tonight. And she grabs it.
No problem. I can't blame you.
She goes, well, good seeing you, brother. Again, sorry to be the one to break the news. Believe me, I was the one not looking for you. You should be happy that mama or sister or Edwin, they didn't find you. That's good. Because they're very mad. I am just drunk. And nice to meet you. What was it?
I am Atoq, like the fox.
Atoq like the I like that song. Okay. And she just wanders off.
Have I found Minoscus?
I think we will take our break and find out if you find Minoscus once we get back from the break.
All right.
Okay, perfect. Man, Elder, get on. That's tight. Oh,
Damn!
I didn't get on. I deceived her.
Is his sister?
Oh,
we didn't get to
if I
roll.
was
Is
sister, I'd
is
find
the
it
sister
special.
cute?
What do you mean you didn't get the roll?
Well, I was gonna ask that. Is there a resemblance between clutch mates?
That would make the roll now.
Clutch mates, bro. Oh shit.
Are we ready to come back?
exactly. Yeah.
We do watch.
Yeah, welcome
her
back,
rescue.
everybody, to Magic Pixel Post Break Time.
Yeah. Elder. Woo! All right. Anyway, let's jump back in to Magic Pixel. Thanks everybody once again for joining us. We have found out that Alexander has a whole family situation to deal with, and we cut to Soren, Dala Brakka, looking for Minoscus somewhere in this big ass Mardi Gras people line. Give me perception checks, both of you.
The two trackers are not looking for him.
No.
Yes.
I thought my perception check from before, it was so good. Okay, 15.
Okay.
I was gonna look for him.
21.
Sorry.
21 and Minoscus.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think your eye got drawn towards the most? You got like there's like shows going on in terms of like, oh, you throwing axes? What is
Axe
that motion over
throwing,
there?
yeah,
huh?
yeah.
Axe throwing? Yeah, there's
an axe juggler on fire. That'd be cool.
Sure.
yeah, definitely. There's all kinds of stuff like that. So yeah, you come upon this gnarly looking tiefling. It looks like he's been throwing juggling axes for quite some time because he's just got like scars across his face. On his pieces of his horns are chipped. It seems like he's practiced for this for a while, but man, has this practice paid off. This man is doing like behind the back axe throws, catching it with his teeth, spitting it out, then catching it with his other hand and throwing it, tossing it with his foot. All kinds of fire axe juggling. Yeah, but after he like kind of winds down his act and like takes a bow and whatnot, he goes. He kind of points to you, Minoscus, because you look very entertained by this whole ordeal. He goes, "You want to give it a try, son?"
I'd love to. I just run up.
Okay, so you
Run up,
grab,
starts waving.
yeah, you grab the fire axes, and
Talks it at people.
as you put your hands on the like he hands you the fire axes and you grab them, immediately in your mind you hear, "Drop those axes.
Why?
Don't wield anything but me."
Oh, I drop all of them. I'm sorry, I had to go to the restroom. Run off.
The axe juggler kind of looks very concerned, confused as you kind of run off. And what was it? What were your 21 and 15?
Yeah.
21.
Okay. So you guys see Minoscus kind of barreling his way away from this like kind of like tent setup that was going on here, kind of like moving people out of the way. People are getting knocked down just due to his sheer force of size and just magnitude.
Action.
Yeah, yeah, hammering horns. Yeah.
I run towards him and I'm like, Minoscus, dude, you look huge. Hey, what are you doing there, big man? I walk at him like this.
I'm just like moving people to the side because I'm like, everybody's just like in front of me and they're so much taller than me. Just like bumping into people. Another one. Just moving people. Another one.
I just walk through. Shoulders wide.
So we're chasing him down, right?
Yeah. So you come up on Minoscus. Minoscus, you see Soren yelling out to you.
Oh, wait. Oh, there you guys are. I thought you guys all left me.
No, we all stopped and then you just kept walking. So, you know, you're just
Why
fast.
did you guys stop?
We got distracted by Alexander's sister. She was kind of hot, right?
Low key.
Yeah, she's in her own way.
In my mind, Minoscus has like the mind of a child. I'm like, hot? Whoa. Just
Yeah, like
those
a
axes.
fire. There was a lot of fire. You know, those axes. Yeah, for sure. Anyway, let's go back, I guess, right? Whiskey's bite, you know what I'm saying?
As you're like, let's go back, you know, and start heading back towards that way. You can see a small like gnome kind of appears on this like box next to you guys, like just kind of like flips into view. And he goes, "Wait, before you leave, why don't you check out a show?" And he points you towards a play that's about to start.
Does this guy seem suspicious?
Yes.
Or yeah, okay. I look at him. I'm like, "What's your fucking deal, bro? You got a problem? I'm trying to leave."
I just try to get people to go to the show. I feel like you all would enjoy it.
How much they paying you
to
for
be
this, huh?
honest.
They're paying me in a lot of narcotics, to be honest. No cash.
It's a good deal if you can sell the drugs. All right, man. And I just walk away.
Wait, no! You gotta come back. Go check out the show. Oh.
I'm just leaving.
Remember, you gotta be honest. Don't play yourself.
Thank you so much.
Say that as you
He
leave.
was on it. He said they paid him in drugs.
Lots of narcotics. Maybe the show wasn't so suspicious. Only that guy.
Nah.
We don't know what that's about.
Oh, hopefully I could catch
I
him before
turn,
we leave.
ladies, hey! I start walking away. Just walked out.
All right, so you guys head back towards the Whiskey's Bite. Majino Llama probably would have stayed at the Whiskey's Bite with the rest of you. He'd also probably left the Centaur Racers over by the Majun district also, rather than take them here. So it's just Olama with you right now.
Is there any type of, you know, in the Witcher Netflix show when they're at the ball and they're doing the dance and it's like very choreographed? You know what type of dance I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Is there anything like that happening? Because I would like to join it if so.
Is anything like that happening in the Whiskey's Bite?
It's in the street or something.
In the street? Yeah, I wouldn't say there's probably...
Yeah,
Yeah.
choreographed flash mob in the street.
And that's
Choreographed flash mobs? Huh?
And that's the thing is that like it's probably outside the Whiskey's Bite, but again, it's not like a waltz. It is not like the traditional formal dance you see in A Knight's Tale or The Witcher. It is more like Goblin like mashing. You know what I mean? Like just straight like mashing Goblin style. But there seems to be like some weird choreography to it. They're like synchronized swimmers in that way, but they're just mashing. You know?
Yeah, I'm mad strong, so I'll get in there and I'll start throwing people.
All right,
whatever.
nice.
Whatever.
Moshing.
What
That's
are
what I
they
was
doing?
looking for.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll use my tail and
Something.
clothesline someone.
Yeah, perfect. All right.
Accident.
Yeah, and then they just seem to be into it. Like they go flying, breaking through like a board where your tail's swinging. They just get up and go, yeah, and just like start and continuing to mosh.
Jesus.
So you're handling the mosh as you guys. I think the party of Minoscus, Dala, and Soren would kind of get back to that. You probably get back, see Atoq just smash someone into like a stand, then get up and just go back into the mosh. With Alexander and Majino Llama, you could probably see through the window inside of the Whiskey's Bite, still like at the table.
All right. I'm.
Do
just
I
going
recognize
inside.
it as dancing, or am I freaking out that Atoq's getting attacked?
I'm in the
Give me an
middle.
insight
Just, there's
check.
a bunch of goblins on me.
Inside those. 7.
Oh
no.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like he's getting attacked for sure.
All right, I'm diving in, tossing everything aside to get to Atoq and saving him.
All right, so you just go start moshing on these guys, just punching them in the face, getting them off of Atoq, and they just seem to be into it. Yeah, big man, and they're just like they start moshing on you now. It's like hitting you back.
Oh, just trying to punch him back and throw him.
Kill these people.
Yeah, this is a
gonna kill
destruction
somebody.
pit outside of the whiskey's
As
bite.
the fireworks go off.
Yeah, I'll start rough passing, and then if at any point, I'll just think he's into it. Whenever everyone else gets inside, I'll just crash through the window, and sit at the table.
Oh, I'll
Okay.
follow if he does that.
So you guys all head back in. This will be in a moment here. You guys head back in. Sit back down as you begin to start your conversation. Atoq just smashes through the window, falls into a seat very naturally. Sonny kind of flies through the broken window.
I just turned to Alexander. I'm like, hey man, what happened with your sister?
Apparently, my entire family lost everything because for some reason I was labeled as the heir on all the paperwork, even though that's not supposed to be the case. And then I lied to her and told her that it had nothing to do with me and I had no idea what was going on. But yeah, I probably need to find my father sooner rather than later.
Fuck. Okay, well, first of all, nice job lying. Impressive.
I'm good at it.
Second of all, what are we gonna do? Do you even know how to track him?
No, I mean, you know, I don't even technically really know what happened. He just disappeared, right? He could be here. He could be on another plane. He could be dead.
All right. We can figure this out. It's not so bad.
I mean, yeah, we'll find him. It's all right.
Would a beer help you out? It would help me. I get up.
That's the kind of attitude. If you're gonna get one, make sure to get another one.
Okay.
Listen, they never said winning was easy.
Are you okay? You good, bro?
The key is never fold.
I don't know. I genuinely don't understand you. Are you speaking Goblin?
They don't want you to win, Soren.
I just turn to someone across the bar. Dude, you look huge. And I start walking towards him. Just walk over. Just like, I gotta get out.
I'll get beer for everyone at the table.
And I'm gonna like insight check Atoq.
Why did guys always insight checking me?
15. Does he seem like he's just like really in the cultural spirit of this fucking
Known
or does it seem
cultural
like
spirit enjoyer.
Does he seem like taken control of by some sort of weird actual spirit that's possessed his body?
Having fun.
I rolled badly, so I am in my faculties.
You just happen to like, oh, there's a party. All right, I'm down.
Yeah.
All
To be
right.
fair, it's been a pretty fucked up couple of weeks.
Oh yeah.
Well, he's just happy he sees the sun.
I mean, you know, that I was already curious about some aspects of culture, and it seems to be
Correct.
heightened.
All right.
Oh, hi.
All right.
Right.
I will turn to the Pegasus that we've dragged inside, I assume.
Yes.
He's a fat ass. I don't know why I call him fat. I don't know.
It's Chungus leaking through. I'm just like,
Yeah,
hey,
it's got Chungus Pegasus is
hey,
fine.
hey, bro.
Real character, by the way.
I'm assuming it's not supposed to be in here, right? Wait, where you gotta go, man?
Oh, we're looking for the prison, right?
Yeah, aren't you like drawn by the gods? Shouldn't you just have like an idea
What?
where to go?
No, I was thrown by the goddamn gods to the material plane to find whoever I needed to find. I'm not drawn to them.
Whoa, that was a little blasphemous there, buddy.
It threw me into a pile of drugs. Okay, I'm a little mad.
Bro. You're fine.
I'm sorry.
Take it easy, dude. Chill.
Little
Second
ornery.
of all, we're just trying to help. I mean, we got shit to do, but I'm down to help, bro. If you
Okay.
need some help, man, chill. Just
All right.
Shit,
Well,
man.
let's check out Mr. Olama. Was it? Let's check out this prison. Hmm?
Yeah, Olama.
So Olama-
I'm down to roll through. Let's hit it.
All right, if you want to go to prison, we can go to prison. So that will take you down towards like one of the smaller jail cells, prisons in
Sorry, before we leave, when I'm getting beer, can I insight check people? I'll ask the bartender who's regulars here.
Okay, sure. Give me a persuasion check.
Okay. 11.
11. He goes, well, there's a few regulars here. You can see, and he kind of points at the guy that Soren walked over to. There's this big ass Goliath looking dude, just ripped to shreds. And he's just like, that guy's usually here, watches away, usually orders a claw or two, you know what I mean? Nothing too fancy. He goes, that lady over there, that one. You remember that other lady that came in here not too long ago and left? She was talking to y'all. You were dancing next to her. She comes in here sometimes, not too much of a regular, but she's kind of new. I don't think she's been here for very long. But this is a mix of some regular heads here. Why?
I'm just curious of the type of clientele you attract.
Well, I mean, right now, considering it's Goblin Mardi Gras, everybody's letting loose. So
Yes, I have a goblin mask.
you do, yes, yeah. It's quite terrifying.
Appreciated. I'll tip him. Well, I guess.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna insight check the people, and then I'll also try to remember the conversation that Alexander had with his sister. I'm just looking for any. I don't know what the fuck the signs are for changelings,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
I've been with one forever. So I'm gonna try and deduce if there's changeling traits in these people. I guess
Okay. Give me an insight check.
I'm not.
See, I was planning to do all this when we got back.
I know. I'm just preliminary.
It's a good idea.
8. 8.
8? No, there doesn't seem to be any type of weird changeling type things going on here, from what you can tell. No shapeshifters.
I'll take a note of the people in the room.
Okay.
And that's it. And then I'll just go back and get
All
yours, and then we'll go to the jail.
All right. So as you guys travel to the little prison that Major Lama takes you to, you can see in here, it's a pretty modest prison here. It seems like it's a place that's kind of more of a holding jail than anything else. There's a couple of cells here, not too fancy or anything like that. And it's packed though. It is packed with the people inside today. There's like a bunch of people, whether it be from like drunken and disorderly conduct, violence, stealing, all kinds of people are in here tonight because of what's going on outside. So you come upon this, and Major Lama immediately is like, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of people throughout the whole week here, but you're more than welcome to check it out. I'll leave you. And he kind of opens the door, gives like the wardens the okay for you guys to talk to everybody and look at up and down. And Orville kind of starts walking through, and people are tripping out on this Pegasus walking through the fucking jail cell in this goblin mask. But he's like looking everybody up and down, and he goes, they're all wearing goblin masks. I don't know how to tell who's who.
What? They
don't
got
have-
goblin masks in here? What in the hell?
Yeah, no, but should we tell them to take them off, or?
Do you even know what the person you're looking for looks like?
No, I know.
Does it matter?
I
Then?
don't remember any. I guess not.
Hey,
What?
all you ne'er-do-wells, you don't happen to know anything about this horse? His name's Orville Red and Chungus.
You see all of them looking at each other, and then at once a resounding no.
All right then.
Wait,
No.
so are we done here then?
Yeah, I think we're good, bro. I don't think these are your people.
Yeah. Usually the gods send me to deal with someone a little bit more, important, I guess. Not to say these people aren't important, but more world shakers.
They all just heard you.
Yeah. that was
They
fucked
are
up.
all very mad. I think we should leave.
Yeah, we should go. He didn't. He
Okay.
meant
Feel
that, but
uncomfortable.
I don't know him, and I just
Yeah.
I leave. I'm not gonna absolve him. He said it.
But I don't know him. Okay, so you leave this prison. Do you want to go back to the whiskey bite?
Yeah, I'll walk into the whiskey, or walk
Okay.
towards it, and while we're walking, I will lean towards Alexander and Atoq and be like, "Hey, bros, remember we're on the lookout for Yield and Slice. If you guys catch anybody that looks like, well," and I grab Dala, and I drag him in,
Solid.
like one of his kind, just keep an eyeball out.
Dalid.
Hey, I got a question. Why exactly did we not steal any of those changeling lights that were back in the City of Stars? You know
Stealing is
those
illegal.
ones that revealed them?
We are technically the thieves among us. So maybe we should introspection that at some point in this evening. I'm getting drunk or attempting to. So maybe later.
Yeah, that would have been a good idea. You guys should.
I'm also getting drunk with the talk.
Look, when the problem's in front of us, I either talk my way through it or smash my way through it. All right, I'm not a plotter.
Major key alert.
I don't own any keys.
There will be roadblocks, but we will overcome it.
That's true. Yeah.
Don't ever play yourself.
Yeah.
Dalid. Hello.
What's good?
So the other thing, do changelings have an identifying trait aside from looking like other things?
From what you've heard, there's like magical, like basically magical scars that could stay throughout forms, but not every changeling has them. They have to like go through some shit to identify them like that.
Oh.
Changelings aren't naturally born like.
Some Doppler shit. Okay.
It's kind of specific. I was gonna say, like, can't they like kind of change up their appearance anyway to mask it, or would it just always be like a mark that just shows up because it's magical or some shit like that?
No, I think like if they're creative about it, they can in some ways, kind of to try to blend it into their natural look. But they would have to like plan their look around it. If they just
see.
did like something normal, it would just show up. Basically.
Interesting. Okay. Got it.
Yeah, there's I forget if it's in The Witcher, but there's like a Doppler.
Yeah, he has the doppelganger guy has that.
Yeah, but he has like a scar or something, or like a mark, but he can't get rid of it, right? Because it's like it's in all his forms. Okay. Soren, you have any information on this slice god other than changeling?
What do I have from the book that I read top to bottom? I have. He's in the material plane. He's a changeling.
Yeah, he's a material plane specialist, is a changeling, operates mostly out of Majun, from what you could tell. Definitely, from what you could tell, he is definitely like a very dangerous individual. Like he is one of the higher level contractors of the former gun. He would like handle like very important people because of his ability to be changelings and whatnot. Usually, he is not reserved for. Common thugs or revenge. Even if it's revenge, it's somebody like super high up. He's like an assassin of officials, government officials, important people like that, kings, queens, like people in the upper echelon of things.
Are you aware of that?
Yeah. Sorry, on my notes about Majun, I have a name called Ulrich. Does anyone know what the fuck that is?
Yeah.
Ulrich?
Also, Alexander asked if you were relaying the information about Slice God.
Yeah. I said I relayed it. I don't know if it.
Oh, my bad.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll tell you guys about it. I'll be like, yeah, this is everything I got from the book. I remember the name Ulrich. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, I didn't write down exactly what they were.
I have
That's
something in
something
here about Majin.
Is Ulrich the name of the goblin or the Sphinx? Or
How's it spelled? Not that it matters with you.
Ulric.
It's the dude we met with Elixro, isn't it?
That sounds familiar.
Is he from here? Maybe.
I think so.
Okay. Well, I saw that name. I'll ask Olama. What's the deal with the Sphinx? There's a Sphinx in this city. Is it alive and connected?
No, not really. The Sphinx is kind of like. I mean, when you say it like that, kind of. It is. It's like below the city.
Is it the government of the city aside from the Caius region?
No, it's kind of dormant at the moment. We like to keep it that way. If the Sphinx becomes active, that's gonna be no.
Okay. Well, I think we go to the bar. I did a quick cursory glance, but maybe you would have a better eye for a slaver's gate.
I mean, I would assume that he's not doing that up front, right? Like, he's got to have some sort of cover if he even is running like an entire operation out of here, correct? Or is it just this is where he lives?
I think he primarily just operates here. This is maybe his home base. I don't know.
Solid. When you change into someone you know, do you have a semblance of their thoughts?
No, it's
No.
all fresh in the mind.
Okay.
All right.
I do not think your sister's a changeling.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think so either. She knew me. It's kind of weird. I had a mask on. You know what? That is kind of suspicious.
I like how he talked him into it by saying she's not.
I cleared it. I don't know why.
When we get back to the bar, I will divine sense. Not that he is a celestial or fiend, but just as a, why not?
Yeah, for sure. As you divine sense inside the bar, you sense no undead, but you do sense celestials and fiend.
Oh boy.
Oh,
What he at? Well, I guess the
well,
Pegasus.
celestial.
Yeah,
Oh,
Pegasus
so
is
the
party.
Was Orville.
I'm
Where
on
they at,
dead.
though?
Yeah, Orville.
Who's a celestial and a fiend in here?
The bartender seems to be a fiend of some type. There's a couple celestials as well. They seem to be like Asimar though. They don't seem to be like any type of special like Solairs or some shit like that. But they do have
That'd be
some
hype.
celestial blood to them. They just seem to be partying. And yeah, the bartender's a fiend. And you'd probably notice like 2 or 3 more fiends in here as well, but all like the skies. They're not like in fiendish form, but they all are like they're like partying. But I mean, they're fiends, so they probably got some scheming, some mischievousness.
I will tell that to my party, and I'll sit somewhere like a corner booth or somewhere kind of obscured, and I will monster dex to scan the bartender and the other fiend.
Okay.
Strider.
Yeah.
Nerd Strider.
Hey, Soren, how about we get one of these celestials to help old Orville here with his memory?
I just think they're Asimars. I don't know if they know celestial stuff.
Oh, all right. He said his gods were elven. So
Yeah, I'm
maybe...
half elf, and I'm more than half confused about what the fuck he's doing. So
I don't see why. Is there not anyone here with healing magic? You healed me. You sobered me up, but it's like I need like some restoration. You know what I'm saying?
I can do the lesser variety, not the greater.
I mean, we could try it. I'm not exactly sure if that'll work or not.
I grab his head and cast lesser restoration.
No. Just immediately memories begin to leak back in. He goes, okay. Okay.
If you say something dumb, I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh, it's just...
My
Thinks
name's
about it for a
Buttwinner.
He goes, okay. I kind of remember now. we definitely have to go to the other prison, or I do at least, which is hard. Why did they send me here when the prison's underwater? I'm a flying horse. Anyway, so the prison's underwater. I have to get out. I still can't remember her name, but she's a champion. She's a champion of the gods. She's important, and there's been a lot of things that have happened that are not true, and they're being spread around the city like they are, and we need to get her out of the situation. And as he kind of says that, the bartender is like, "Hey, everyone, shut the fuck up for a second. Let's watch the show." And on the little globe in the bar here, a show begins. And you see there's that gnomish fella that was trying to get you to go to the show earlier appears on the stage. He begins to weave a tale. And he goes, "Two champions of light and truth appeared in the city, seeking to vanquish evil. Little did the land of Caius realize one of these champions would bring about a great darkness. A pit fiend known as Sajam was able to gain a foothold in society, transporting humans from the material plane to the Nine Hells to fight in their endless blood war." And you can see there's like illusion magic kind of going on depicting this war between abyssal creatures and demonic creatures, or I should say devilish creatures. And he goes, "These two champions of light, one a powerful holy woman, and the other a fierce elven warrior, was set to face off against this pit. But it proved to be aided by chaotic forces unbeknownst to the champions. To save themselves, one of the champions disarmed her partner. She disarmed the elven warrior and offered him to the pit fiend in exchange for her own safety. The pit fiend accepted this deal and broke the partner's soul, bending him and all his power to his whim. The expansion of the pit fiend grew rapid. Whispers in the underworld of the blood war turning a tide began. However, a hero would arrive, heralded as the Absolver, who would slay this pit fiend as they approached Majun's very borders. The Absolver beheaded the devil and broke the spell it held over the champion of light. The betrayer who fought beside the pit fiend had her life spared, for she has been sentenced to live out the rest of her life in prison, living with her betrayal." And as he kind of wraps that up, you see the person in question in chains. They're definitely not like a full like detail of their face or anything like that. But Soren, you would recognize that it's the armor of the order that this person is wearing.
Okay. I'm like, "Hey, horseman, is that your lady?"
Probably. I think so.
Oh, fuck. I don't like the water. All right. Yep. We can do this.
It would, yes.
Yeah, we got this.
Easy, right?
Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem.
And then
what has been going on everywhere? Why are there pit fiends approaching Majun? Why was the City of Stars cataclysmically destroyed? What is happening right now?
Well, he goes, with a little bit of my memories back together, I could probably answer some of these questions, I think. And as he says that, can I get everybody to do a perception check? Or insight, actually.
Check the windows before he starts talking.
Yeah, we're in a fucking bar.
Dog shit roll.
Fuck, dude. I'm drunk. I rolled a 6.
Perception. I can't get drunk despite my.
I got a 9.
25.
Hmm?
25.
Okay. 22 and 25. Okay. You see 25 and 22. One of the like patrons that was acting pretty drunk. After the whole tail thing, they seem to unnaturally kind of sober up real quick. Notice the Pegasus kind of taking a note of this place, and then they begin to leave.
I'll seeing this, I'm gonna tail him.
Okay. You begin to tail. You kind of they're leaving the bar.
I know.
Okay. So you begin to tail
Does
him.
Atoq say anything, or just get up and follow someone?
I get up and I just look at everyone, and then I leave.
All right. I'll watch to see where he's going.
Can I go with him
I'm stealthing.
on like? Oh, you stealthing? Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Well, you're like stealthing when you like
When I
not
leave
like
the bar.
immediately, huh?
When I leave the bar, I'm gonna stealth and try to follow the person.
So you guys can see him walk out, but like, yeah.
And I try to just like walk out with him because I'm kind of trying to bug him for more beer later. So I wanted to see where he's going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys gonna go out and then give me a stealth check, Atoq?
I will listen to the Pegasus.
You're just like,
Okay.
can we get some beer? And I was like, let's go.
What's someone to drink with? God.
I got a 23.
Okay. So yeah, you begin to stealth away as Dala Brakka begins to tell you the best he can. And then are you gonna like try to lose Dala Brakka, or are you gonna let him like try to keep up with you?
I'm losing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, all right. Give me a perception check, Dala Brakka.
I want you to enjoy life. I'm gonna roll. Perception, you said, right?
Yes.
Good old 9.
This is a
Damn,
sneaky
okay.
mission. And I just dive into the crowd.
Just immediately like lose him in the thicket of people. But from what you can tell, where the dude's heading and in the general direction Atoq went out or like went towards, it seems to be going towards the outskirts of the city. From which, but you don't see where specifically he goes. So yeah, Atoq, you start to begin to follow that guy towards the outskirts of the city. We'll come back to the conversation with the Pegasus, Mr. Orville. Basically, in regards to what's going on in Celestia right now, it's a big old shit show. Kind of the uniting god, the light of the world and the universe in existence, is not around at the moment. Nobody really knows exactly why, but that has kind of let all the other gods start to vie for power, you know what I mean? And that kind of has also opened the door for a lot of bad things to happen, like what happened in the City of Stars with the whole cult of Cronus. You know, I believe you guys handled that. I was informed by that, at least with the elven gods. So that was something that seems to a lot of the things that keep these evil beings at bay. Those barriers are starting to weaken with the absence of the god itself. So because of that, a lot of these illusions or these traps that are keeping stuff like Cronus at bay are beginning to weaken, and then therefore be a little bit more susceptible to material plane oomph, like rituals and whatnot. But besides that, in regards to what else did you ask about? What's going on with what?
I mean, you know, the pit fiend and like your
yes, thank you. So this also is kind of the blood war. Do you know what that is?
How much do I know about it?
Probably a decent amount. You all seem like educated folk at this point.
But dealt with it over.
I know
a
shitload about it.
That was a good roll.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you know about that, the Abyss and the Nine Hells. So the thing with the Abyss is that they could just infinitely spawn monsters. That's kind of the power of the plane itself. The Nine Hells don't really have that luxury. They must form devils, and as long as they don't die in the Nine Hells, then they can come back. But they have to form the devils themselves in the first place. So it's kind of a regular thing here. Sometimes a pit fiend gets summoned to the material plane by some dumbass wizard or somebody that gets tricked into doing it, and then they start running amok and transporting souls from here to the Nine Hells, using them on the front lines, and the cycle continues. But again, that is kind of kept at bay by the forces staying balanced, right? With the god left, there's a lot of kind of nobody to keep the devils and the demons in check. The demons and the devils are starting to do things that are abnormal. The devils are looking for ways to kind of make sure that even if they are killed on their own plane, that they manage to reform. Which, if that is the case, that will turn the tide completely. The abyssal creatures are beginning some type of organization via different humanoids that have kind of looked to tap into the abyss that haven't before. I think you may have come across some of that with the cult of Cronus, the person that was in charge there. But either way, because of that, there's just a lot of checks and balances that are not in place right now. And because of that, the world, in the terms of the godhood of everything, is kind of up for grabs.
Oh, hold on now. So, just because he went on a walkabout,
Sabbatical.
The crown is up for grabs.
From what the gods believe, yes.
Oh boy. All right. I mean, that does not sound any kind of good.
Yes, and what's this story? And he kind of like looks angry for a second though. He's like, the story you just heard, that is what they want me to correct. Whatever that story they just told was, all bullshit.
How are we supposed to prove that's bullshit, though?
Now that's, I don't know if we're gonna be able to until we free the holy woman. If we free the holy woman, then maybe we could start gathering evidence. But before that, I don't think anybody in this town's going to believe us. Even though I am a Pegasus.
Fuck.
I'm pretty trustworthy.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Thought to be a generally good creature, but it doesn't really matter a lot of the time.
yeah.
So, did they give you any sort of like, information on what exactly happened? Like, who the hell was the dude with the magic, presenting the whole spiel?
The dude that was on the stage?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty popular tale in Majun, to be honest with you. It's one of the tales that always gets told at these festival things or in the big tents and whatnot. This is just one of the many tales of the shows, basically. It's a common tale.
So this hasn't happened, or this wasn't recent. This happened.
No, this has happened a while ago. Yes.
Damn, they took a long time to send you down here. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean that seems weird.
Yeah, I get the sense that I wasn't the first one, but maybe I don't know.
Well, we'll correct that. Don't worry. All right.
Wait, so you're not the first? You're not the first Pegasus they sent?
No. I mean, at least I don't think so.
So you decided? Well, I mean, I guess it was too late. But like, don't you think you should like hide yourself? Because don't you think that other Pegasus have come through here and been killed, and it's kind of a thing now that they kill Pegasus when they show up?
Coming into town, fucking shit up.
I'm not used to really going to places where previous Pegasi have been. That's a pretty good point. And as he says that, you can see like a bunch of Caius regime officers just burst into the whiskey's bike, and they go, "Wings up, horse!" And I think that's where we're gonna call the session for today.
We're not doing anything illegal.
He's just being him.
He's spreading misinformation,
Yeah.
trying to free a
blood libel.
prisoner.
I don't even remember if I made it back into the bar. I'm fucking drunk.
You're outside pissing on the wall.
Shitting and pissing.
Damn,
I'm just
just
yelling out.
Sammy.
They never said winning was easy. Just pissing on the wall.
You would see that from the outside, the Caius regime soldiers busting in. Oh, that's weird.
I fucking snap into character. Oh shit.
Atop's
I ain't
gone.
even there.
Yeah.
This horse is on his fucking own.
Trip the horse.
Knock him over.
Pooey.
That was a fun little sesh. Thanks everybody for coming.
Draw
through
my
and
guns
saying
on
this good. I'm pulling the weapon out. This goddamn horse. Take him out of here, dude. He looks
I'm
huge.
just gonna, because it's just gonna be like, oh, finally some action.
Good old Majin. This place seems fucked up. Well, thanks everybody for coming through and playing, and everybody for coming through and watching, of course. I'll send you guys over to Stevie Boy as usual. I'm sure he's talking about Virtual Fighter. And
Either that or fucking Optimus Prime again.
Optimus Prime, something or other. It's
Stole
always,
the Allspark from the
Stole
1997
the
Chicago
Allspark.
Bulls.
That's why Optimus Prime is. Oh my god, that's why he's on the moon.
That's why he's on the moon. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. Hope everybody enjoyed it. I'm happy Rynge made it through despite getting double 5G'd up. Thanks for chilling, everybody. We'll catch you guys next week. Have a lovely one. Tell Steve I said, what's good? Yeah.
Yeah.